Hi guys, I'm Gagasita. Welcome to my channel. I'm Gagasita from the future here for you today because this video was filmed in the 11th of December, so it's an old one, but it's still a good one, so I decided to post it anyway. I hope you like it and keep on watching. Bye! So I already have done all my face. I have used my Smashbox foundation. This one is in the shade 3.2. It's like my perfect skin shade, my perfect undertone. They say here neutral undertone. I don't feel that I am a really neutral undertone. I feel that I am more olive than neutral, but this one is my perfect shade 3.5. Forgot to put underneath primer, concealer, Born This Way Too Faced that I love to dye, and powder Fenty Beauty. I don't have a blush, I don't have eyeshadow, and on my lips I already have my Spice lip liner, and over it I have the shade the Luxe liquid, the Luxe lipstick from Colourpop. This one is in the shade Mesmerize. Today we're gonna play together with my beauty Natasha Danona eyeshadow palette. This one is the Metropolis one. I'm pretty sure you have already seen this one all over the internet, but this is how she looks like. It's like an orange palette with an orange and green palette with pops of blue. My birthday was on the 2nd of December, so it's not a long time that I am testing out this palette, so I cannot give you a review, but I have already done 2 looks to go out with my family using this palette, and I have to be honest with you, I loved. So how are you doing, guys? I hope you're doing pretty well. And what's about my birthday? How was my birthday? My birthday was tragic. And I'm gonna explain you why. Let me just grab my primer. Just come a little bit closer. I talk a lot and I will try to keep this Get Ready With Me really short. I probably will fail on it, but I will try because I talk too much. Well, we'll start by using this mustardy yellowish shade that's down here, which I hate this plastic here. Why Natasha Danona could just put the name of the shades in the palette somewhere or just in the back. This thing here is so annoying. So I will try this color here. I will place this color just in my crease. So I was saying that my birthday this year was tragic because everyone here on my family everybody here at my home had the stomach flu, which is so bad. I don't want to describe to you the scene, but just imagine. Was terrifying. So happy birthday for me! I puke all over the place. Oh my god, this is the worst imagine I could give you. Sorry, but that's just true. This color shows, it's like the perfect transition for me. I feel that this color, it's a little bit light, just a little bit, just a hair bit light than Desert Sand from Makeup Geek, and it's a little bit how would you say, warmer. It's a little bit more orange, but it's a really similar shade. So if you wanna try to do this look and you have Desert Sand at home, just try to begin with this one, that one. Maybe mix it up with a little bit of Chickadee or Bounties from Colourpop, and yada yada. I'm pretty sure that you'll have some color of the stars at your home, because mustard, it's one of those eyeshadow that everyone loves, even if you are a colorful makeup looks lover, or if you just to stick with your neutral everyday looks. You probably have some desert sand, some mustardy brownish shade. So this one, it's perfect for me. If I feel that if I was like 1 or maybe 2 shades deeper on skin shade, it will not work. Skin tone, skin shade. If my skin was a little bit deeper, this color will not work on my skin, so it's something to keep on mind. A reason that I don't really love palettes is because always there are some color that doesn't work for me, but this one, actually, I feel that I can make all these colors work on my skin tone. I am a little bit of doubt on this one here. I should try. I feel that I can make it to work, but I don't know if it will actually work on my skin. Honestly, this was not hard to blend at all. It's a color matte, it's not a cream to powder, and it's really easy to work with. Natasha Danona, when he does the looks in her Instagram, or when she does those beautiful you know, when she does some demonstration of her products, she always start with the deeper shade, which is a really cool idea when you want to show off all the intensity of the shadow. But in this case, I don't want to show you the intensity of the color. I just want to work with the color the way I will actually work. I want to grab a synthetic brush. I always use synthetic brushes with shimmers because I just feel that the synthetic brush is more firm and grabs the shimmer better. You can use it wet if you will, but I won't be using it wet. I'm gonna be using it with some kind of glitter glue, because one, the Natasha Danona formula has a lot of glitter in the shadow, and two, I have hooded eyes. I know I have the worst eye ever. I have oily eyes, I have hooded eyes. All the problems are mine. No, I'm kidding. But I just tell you, since I have a really hooded eyes, I don't want to have shadows transfer. The glitter glue I'm using is this one here from NYX, and this one it's Eco Tools. I don't really know if it's an actual Eco Tools or if it's something that I found on eBay. So, you know, a synthetic brush, anyone will do. A flat synthetic brush. And I like to put the primer in the back of my hand, then I grab the primer with the brush that I'm gonna use, and I put all over my lid. I forgot to clean this brush, so it will leave my lid a little bit green. Not a huge problem since I'm gonna use green. Now that my lid is kind of tacky, I will use my, I don't know what color I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use this color here because for some reason it's really calling my name. Let me see the name. Oh, I'm gonna use the shade Orium, this one here, and I'm gonna put this color in the beginning of my lid, just like that. This color is beautiful. Natasha Danona, how do you do this? Oh wow. And then in the rest of my lid, I'm gonna follow with this color here, which is called Shield. And I will grab this color Shield in the other side of my brush, and I will put it in the outer part of my eye, meeting the Orion shade in the center. This color, it's not as shimmery as the Orion shade in the beginning of the eye, but honestly it's really beautiful. Now I will go with, I told you everyone here at my home has the stomach flu, but my baby boy, the one of 4 years old, he doesn't catch the inflow, which was amazing because he's really sensitive, and wherever he gets sick, it's a tragedy. Okay, so now as pencil with a synthetic pencil brush. I'm gonna grab this deep dark green here, this deep dark hunter green that I used once, and it's really dark, but you can blend it. You can blend it until it become really medium, and this was what made me more impressed. But with this formula you can never over blend an eyeshadow, which is just amazing since I always over blend. I will follow the underneath my eye and do the outer V, and then connect it into my inner into my crease, not in my inner corner, to my crease, sorry. Okay, let me clean this brush in my switch thing here. This one is the brush that I use the most. This one is the Sigma E25, and if you have to buy just one brush from Sigma, which I will not recommend you to go in the Sigma site and just buy one brush, but if you have two, or maybe you're ordering from Beauty Bay, or you know, I will recommend you to buy unless this brush here, because this brush really takes your blending to the other level. Now I'm gonna go with this color here, Lethal, and I will blend this color a little bit into my crease over the green part here. This one is in the formula cream powder, and guys, this formula is fantastic. This palette, it's my first and only palette from Natasha Danona, and it's just worth a try, the palette for this formula, because it's so unique and so perfect. Because all these colors are color that usually doesn't show too much. Greens are hard to make. Greens tend to be patchy, they tend to don't go really well, and this is why you see that certain brands doesn't release too much greens, because greens are hard, and I feel that there are a lot of colors that are hard, but warm tones greens are not as easy to do. And you probably notice that you don't see a lot of brands creating singles eyeshadow warmer, but this is the reason I feel so. I don't really know, maybe someone who does makeup could tell me why, but I feel this is the reason. And honestly, warm good greens are hard to find, and this one, for its how can I tell you, for its formula, it's really easy. Look how pretty it has blended into the mustard shade, and with the deeper green here, it's not patchy, it's just go really well. And I kind of understand the technique that Natasha Danona uses, but even with my technique, these colors work really well. I'm gonna put the same color underneath my chin. I can go a little bit lower, to make your eye look huge, bigger. The other beautiful gift that my beautiful husband, wonderful husband, gave me was always from Natasha Danona, and is this oldie, but I wanted this palette so badly, and until this day I don't really know if I wanted more the eyeshadow palette, because I love the eyeshadow, or this one. Because guys, first of all, the package, it's so precious, so beautiful, so you can feel into your hands that it's a high-end quality item. You know, you can feel it, you can actually feel, and the way it closes, it's just precious. Can you, the way it closes, the weight, everything about the package outside, it's so beautiful. And I love the huge mirror inside, but The pants are a little bit smaller. I was anticipating that pants will be a little bit smaller, but I was not expecting this smaller. I feel that they are like they are small. I have to tell you that the actual product is amazing. The both colors works really well on my skin tone, but today, since my eyes are so deep and green, which by the way I have to finish my eye, but I'm gonna finish later, and so I'm gonna go for the lighter one, but I can use them both. I just need to really blend away the deeper shade when I use it. I prefer singles over face palettes, because face palettes usually are harder to make them right for a lot of skin tones. So this one, I feel that if you are really fair, there is something here that will work on your skin, and you can actually use all the colors in some way, shape or form. And if you're really deep, you can actually use this blush here on your skin, and if you're really lighter, you can use on your lips, and this is just amazing. I feel that Natasha Danona has made an amazing job with this palette. I don't recommend you to buy one palette with the 4 different highlighters that are meant to be for every skin tone, but this one actually kind of work. And now I'm gonna go with this blush here. This blush here, oh my god, it's beautiful. Look at this. I don't need a highlighter when I'm wearing this. When I'm wearing this, I'm good. You know, it just looks like you have a really healthy skin. There is a highlighter here on this palette, so we're gonna use it, and we're gonna use it pretty much well. And this is the highlighter of the palette, and can you see? This is not the blindest highlighter ever. Of course, you can build it, but this is not like the most blinding highlighter. But it's beautiful. It's beautiful on the skin. It's I don't know. It's just freshing. You know, your skin just look fresh. I wanna do my liner, mascara, and then I'm gonna be back and finish this video with you. I hope this is not too much long. I hope so much. I feel that those lashes are a little bit huge for this eye look. I always insist to wear these lashes because I like the way they make my eyes look, but depending of the look, if the look is not dramatic enough, it comes a little bit like too much. So I will need to really deepen and smoke out the underneath my eye. I'm gonna re-grab the green shade. Ooh, this one here. And then underneath, I'm gonna go with the shade a little, this one here, and really blend this color here. And then with the tip of this brush, I'm gonna go with a little bit of the color Orium and place this color just here. But still, it still does need some kind of really high highlighter. But now I'm gonna grab this color here, which is the Big Tree from Colourpop. How better is this? I am so glad to finally be able to try a new formula as the Natasha Danona, because I love and prefer singles, but sometimes it's good to go outside your comfort zone and maybe you know, try some new formula. And the fact that all the shadows are easy to take out from the palette make me love this palette even more. The fact that my husband has given it to me without knowing what was this. The only thing that he knows is that it's expensive. Okay, so guys, I hope you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you do, and if you don't, let me know down below why you don't like this video. I really want to know. And see you in the next one. Bye bye.